The movie begins with a demonstration by a US Army general. He assures journalists that the appearance of UFOs is nothing more than a silly joke. However, during dinner, the house begins to shake. An explosion occurs outside, cutting off the electricity. When the family comes to their senses, they try to figure out where the blue glow is coming from as suddenly everyone starts to die. But little girl manages to hide in a closet. The frame shifts to Lauren. She's an exobiologist at NASA as the news of a strange explosion spreads across the television. The area is cordoned off by the military because the air has become uninhabitable. A couple hours later, a couple of military men come to see Lauren. They need someone who can figure out what happened at the farm. If she refuses to cooperate, she will be taken away by force. When she arrives at the base, she meets astrobiologist David. And Colonel Emmerich, he explains that it was a meteorite that hit the Earth that caused the gas. They need a scientist to survey the area and find a method of decontamination. David thinks there's nothing interesting in the crater, but Lauren finds a small red plant. She decides to hide it. She spends the rest of the day trying to find the plant on the internet. It turns out that there was a similar case. In Russia, a meteorite fell, which also polluted the air and the area was cordoned off. The Citizen says that the authorities are hiding the information that after the meteorite fall, there was a strange plant, which kills everything that comes near it. After this interview, the woman was killed and the plant disappeared. Tomorrow, the doctors are going to dissect Rob's body. He died a couple days ago, but his skin looks perfectly healthy and the body is very soft. After making an incision, a strange liquid pours out of the body, and then it is pulled back, and the wound heals. Suddenly, Rob comes to life. The doctor checks the pulse, which is absent. At the same time, other people who died from poisoning of the territory also come to life. The doctors try to talk to the revived, but they do not react. Out of 1,300 inhabitants, 49 people were revived. Since they were as close to the meteorite as possible, meteorite particles appeared in their bodies. Lauren tells the general about the incident in Russia. Emmerich wonders why she was looking for information on the darknet. This is obvious nonsense. The White House has given all the information they have gathered on the resurrected. They lack any signs of life. They don't want to eat or drink, and their DNA has begun to change. Perhaps they can now be considered aliens. Every single one of these people is on the same path, indicating that there's no coincidence. The general suggests we destroy them. Lauren says to hold off. What if it's just a weapons test? We need to find a cure. A long time ago, her father took Lauren to a secret location, but her memory fails. Wanting to learn something new, Lauren enters the room with the resurrected. She shows the girl her favorite book, but she is distracted by a challenge. The screensaver is a plant from the crater. The girl instantly grabs Lauren, and then it dawns on them, all bodies looking in the direction of the plant. A huge tree has appeared in that spot. The scientist places the Rob in a container and takes it to the tree. After absorbing the toxic air, the Rob opens his eyes and looks around. Lauren realizes that he is no longer human, but an alien, and Rob says he can't return to their base because the atmosphere will kill him. Lauren has a theory that the aliens have found Earth using mole holes. The conference is being watched by a suspicious man. A couple days later, Lauren is visited by her father. Jim recalls Lauren's early childhood fascination with space. Lauren, however, says nothing, forcing Jim to leave. Then she is summoned to a tree. An alien wants to talk to her. Rob explains that his home was destroyed, and they had to find a new planet where they could survive. This tree will no longer grow. And when asked how they got here, Rob replies they were given the coordinates by a supernova 94. This man has been sending messages into space. A couple of scientists start to sample the tree. Rob asks them not to, but Lauren can't stop them. Rob then takes control of the worker and practically opens the suit. A military man runs up. Rob's eyes instantly go dark. One of the military men rips off the mask, instantly dies. Then there is a loud sound. All the people fall to the ground. Each soldier goes crazy and starts eliminating other military men. And when there's only one soldier left, he commits suicide. The authorities order the tree to be destroyed, but the missiles can't overcome the energy field. The news spreads the news of the energy field, and the man is Supernova 94. This is heard by a man who had this nickname in his book. After a while, in different parts of the world, people began to hear a strange sound, and somewhere it's spreading a blue mist and destroying the inhabitants. Many countries declare martial law. Lauren returns to the house where she spent her childhood. Then back at the tree, she notices that the ground is making a sound. Rob says that life goes on and thanks Lauren for that. He asks to touch his hand. This awakens lost memories. The father took his daughter to Area 51, and when she wasn't being followed, Lauren explored the base. Soldiers spotted an alien who could fly, but died after a while. His body lies in a special container. Lauren touched the capsule. In just a second, her DNA was rewritten, and she became an alien. Lauren became incredibly intelligent and began to design a new rocket. She occasionally said she thought she was an alien and wanted to go home. Then she created her alias Supernova 94. Her mother ordered her daughter not to talk on the radio and locked the barn. Lauren angrily said the woman would die a painful death, and so she did. The father called the authorities to check on his daughter. Scientists learned that inside Lauren was DNA of alien origin. But Jim didn't tell his daughter. Rob takes off his mask because Lauren is safe from the toxic air. That strange man worked for the CIA and once heard her message. He tried to warn the head of the CIA. He had thought the girl was just playing around. All over the planet, cocoons appeared and a dark fog burst out of them, destroying all of humanity except for Lauren. That concludes the movie. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your comment. See you very soon. Bye.